Let's get started here. So we're gonna start just kind of stretching things out. So let's find a nice wide stance here. Arms up overhead, and you're gonna swan dive forward, reaching your hands to the ground. And then from this position, walk your hands to the left. You can turn that left toe out. Feel a nice opening through that hamstring. Good. And then walk your hands back to center. Walking your hands towards the right, feeling a nice stretch in that right hamstring. Good. Back to center. Go ahead and stand up. Keeping those legs wide, arms out to a T. You're going to now rotate and twist, reaching towards that opposite foot. Once again, opening up through our hamstrings here. Opening up through our spine a bit, getting loose. Good. Let's go one more. And then from here, inchworm down, so reaching towards the floor, walk yourself out to a nice high plank. And from this high plank, push your hips up, find that downward facing dog. And then really see if you can make that downward facing dog a little more narrow. Reach your hips high and try to sink your heels to the ground, feeling that stretch through your calves and your hamstrings and your lats. And now reaching for that opposite foot. Getting an even deeper stretch here. Start to warm things up. Give me one more each foot. Come back to that high plank. Come into a Spider-Man lunge. So if you're on the left foot forward, take your left hand to your ear, rotate up, and then rotate that left elbow towards the right hand. Rotating up again, and rotating down. Feeling that opening through your hips here. Reach up and reach down. Let's go ahead, switch sides. So right leg forward, taking that right hand to your ear, rotate towards the knee, and then taking that elbow towards the left hand, feeling that stretch through the inner thigh, rotating up and rotating down. Let's do one more, twisting up and twisting down. Good. Coming onto all fours, let's just do 2 rounds of cat-cow. So pushing yourself away from the floor, rounding up, feeling a nice separation through your shoulder blades, and then pushing your belly down, looking up, feeling that arch in your back. One more time, pushing up, feeling that separation through your shoulders, and then belly down, coming up. Now take that left arm, reach it high, thread it through, and then back up. Let's do this 3 times, opening up through the shoulders. Good. One more, reaching it up high and threading through, and let's switch sides. So right arm reaches high and then threads underneath, and you might feel some stickiness here through the shoulder, through your mid-back. Let's go one more. It feels really good. And dropping that head, pushing your shoulder into the floor. Good. Coming into a bear crawl hold here. So let's just warm this motion up. So feet, toes are tucked, knees right underneath the hips. Good. Holding a little more. Now jump those feet up to your hands, and let's do some slow air squats. So feet shoulder width apart, driving those knees out, sitting down, holding, maybe shifting side to side, and standing up. Reach your butt back first, pushing the knees out. You should feel nice and stable in this air squat, pushing through the heels to stand up. Let's pick up that pace a little more. Good, up and down, warming up these squats, seeing how our body feels today. And let's go quad stretch. So grabbing your heel, holding, feel that opening through the quad, and then switching. If you can't tell, I'm feeling a little stiff today, which is why I'm adding in some more stretching here. So we want to still keep this dynamic, so don't hold for too long. Just grab that foot. Basically like a slowed down version of our butt kicks. And same thing here, hugging your knee into your chest, just that slowed down version of our high knees. Good, couple more. jumping jacks. Gotta get the heart rate up at some point, right? So jumping jacks here. Good. And now feet to an imaginary dumbbell. It's like you're doing a little dance here. Eventually we'll tap our dumbbell. Good, back to those jumping jacks. And let's go high skaters. So you're gonna jump side to side, but now we're more about getting that length than tapping and getting low. So going side to side with me here. Awesome. And pause, feet right underneath the hips, hands on your thighs, slide your hands down to mid-shin and back up. Warming up a deadlift, but also stretching out our hamstrings. Good, pushing those heels into the floor as we do this. Awesome, last one, reach those arms straight up overhead, pull your rib cage down, squeeze your butt, feel that lengthening of the shoulders, and relax. All right, so we have core today. We're gonna start with our towel. We're gonna do mountain climbers one leg at a time. So we do our knees to elbows. This time you're only gonna pull with that right leg. So in your high plank, you're gonna pull in and then across. Straight in and across, all right? For 45 seconds, you know the drill. I'll let you know the rest as we go. So find that high plank. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So towels on the right leg. Bring that towel to your right elbow. Bring that towel across to your left elbow. Right elbow, and then across to the left. Keep going here for those 45 seconds. Just working that right leg. Good. See if you can stay with it the whole time. We have about 15 seconds left, and then we're going to be on our backs. So a couple more. Good. Just moving through that right foot, outside of the right elbow, across to the left, and rest. Go ahead onto your back, laying on your back, feet at a tabletop position, and I want your hands on your side. Hold this position. Now push out into your hands and feel that pressure. Good. Hold that. Now slowly drop one foot down and then the other heel down. Good. Keep pushing into your hands. So if you feel yourself relaxed, you've now relaxed that brace. So fill up like a balloon, push out into the mat, into your hand. Really feel that tightness, that bracing of your core, and then slowly lower. One heel down, come back to 90. Other heel down, come back to 90. So this bracing exercise is going to help keep your back safe for everything else we do. 5 more seconds. Give me a couple more heel taps and relax. Back to that towel. We have mountain climbers on our left foot. 45 seconds. Going here in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. So left foot coming to the left elbow, coming across to the right. So see, can you shift your weight forward and actually touch your elbow with your knee, dragging that dish towel as you go. Feel that rotation when you cross to the other elbow. Awesome, guys. 20 more seconds. Stay with me here. I know it starts to burn. If you need to drop to your forearms, you can. It just makes it a touch harder. So if you can stay on those hands, go for it. We have 5 seconds. Give me 1 more. 2, 1, and rest. We're back on our backs. We're going into a dead bug. So lay on your back, legs straight, flex those toes towards your nose. Arms straight up, shoulders into the mat. So you literally look like a dead bug. So hold this position, keep flexing your toes. You should feel your core is already engaged. And now lower 1 foot down with control, bring it back up. Lower that other foot down with control, bring it back up. Can you find that brace in your belly that we found on the last set. Here we go. Slow and controlled here. Keep those shoulders pushed into the floor. Keep those toes flexed towards your nose. 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna come to our chairs. In 2, 1, and sit up. Find your chairs. We have our L-sit hold. So hands on those chairs, you're pushing the chairs into the floor as you raise your knees. Ready? And let's go. So push the chairs down, push them into the floor hard. Lift those knees up into a tuck and relax your shoulders down your back. You don't want to be shoulders into your ears. Take that short rest if you need it. Then right back to it. Pushing those chairs down, shoulders away from your ears. Lift those knees up. This is a hard one, I know. If this is easy, you can extend one leg, but try to stay still. Whew. We have 15 more seconds. Taking that quick rest, then getting back to it. Good. All right, guys, stay up with me the whole time. 5 seconds. Don't set those feet down. Push the chairs away and rest. We're gonna counteract that with Supermans, going up and down, all right? So laying on your stomach, arms are gonna reach overhead, squeezing your butt, lifting your legs. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze up and back down. Lifting from your shoulders, from your glutes, and from your hamstrings. Coming up and down here, working that back side to counteract all the front core work that we do. Use this as your active recovery because in 20 seconds, we are going back to our L-sit hold. So get a little higher each time. Feel the back body working. Take that big belly breath, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, we're working through this core quickly. We're back to our L-sit hold. We have another 45 seconds. Here we go. In 2, 1, let's do this. So push your hands into the chairs, lift those knees. 45 seconds feels like a long time when we're here, but it does end up going fast. So let's see if we can hold this together till 20 seconds. Then we'll take a quick rest if you need it. We're almost to that 20-second mark. And if you need that rest, shake it out. Then let's try to get right back to it. All right, that was a quick 5-second rest. Push those hands into your chairs. Lift those knees higher. All right, we have 10 seconds left. Here we go, all the way to the end. We have 5 seconds, don't rest now. Come on guys, stay with me. And rest, awesome. We have 2 side planks, that's it. So come to your side. I'm gonna go on my forearm, give my wrist a rest. Stack your feet on top of each other. Pushing up here, 2, 1, and push up. So stack those feet, chest proud, it faces forward, hips stacked. You can look up at that hand, you can look straight ahead, whatever feels good on your neck. We're here for 45 seconds. Good, so just keep breathing. If you want to add a challenge, you can thread the needle. That is fine too, but think about keeping the weight out of the shoulder, putting it into your side body here. Good, keep reaching up, staying focused, squeezing your butt, squeezing your legs. We have 10 seconds. I'm gonna push up to my hand for a little bit. Good, we have 5 seconds. Then we get a rest and rest. Beautiful. One more side plank, guys. Then we're done with core. Then we move on. So find that other side, going in 5, 3, 2, 1, and push up. So hips stacked, weight goes into the obliques like someone's pulling a string from your side. Reach that arm with purpose up to the ceiling. Stack those feet. If you need to drop and bend the bottom knee, you can do that too. But otherwise, I want you to stay up one straight line this whole time. If you want to switch and drop to your elbow or push up to your hand, you can. We have 15 seconds. Maybe you start threading the needle if you feel like adding that rotation. Squeeze your butt, push those hips forward, chest proud. You're done in 2, 1, and rest. Awesome, 9 minutes of core. Goes by fast though. All right, so now our 15 minutes of fun. It's gonna go by even faster. We're gonna do 2 minutes of a strength piece, followed by 1 minute of something a little more cardio focused. So you only need 1 chair. Make some more space for myself. We have 2 minutes of step ups. All right, so stepping up onto that chair, alternating legs. Then you have 1 minute of jumping jacks. We have 2 minutes of sliding lateral lunges. 1 minute each side, reaching that towel out and coming up. 1 minute of bear crawl steps. Then we have 2 minutes of a strict press. Pressing overhead, no legs. Then we're gonna do our quick feet. Then we're gonna go lateral step ups, stepping up sideways and back down. Then we have skaters, we have deadlifts, and we have sprawls. We're working all together, so I'll let you know as we go. All right? We're gonna start off with 2 minutes of step ups, alternating legs the whole time. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So when you step up, driving that heel into your chair, extend that leg, and then switching sides. If you don't have something to step up to, you can go lunges, all right? Either one. But if you're stepping up, push through the heel, straighten that leg, and then put the other foot down. Squeeze your glutes and feel that full leg extending, using all the muscles in just that single leg. If this is too easy, grab your goblet and go for some weighted step-ups here, focusing on that drive through that single leg. Good. If you're not using weight and you want to pick up the pace, go a little quicker. We're coming up on 1 minute down and 1 minute to go. Good, so we have 60 more seconds. Then we're not gonna see step-ups, at least forward step-ups, for the rest of the workout. So finish them strong, drive through your heel, extend that leg fully. That's it. Keep going 1 at a time. I enjoy step-ups. Actually, I love box jumps personally. 30 more seconds. There we go. After these step-ups, we have jumping jacks, just to keep our heart rate up for 1 minute. So finish off with your step-ups. Good, I'll let you know when we're done. Final 10 seconds. Finishing these step-ups in 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks, 1 minute. Keeping your heart rate up here. After our jumping jacks, we're going into sliding lateral lunges, 1 minute per leg. And on those sliding lunges, you really want to focus on dragging that extended leg, bringing that towel back together to bring your feet together. All right, working those adductors, working at different parts of our hamstrings that we might not normally focus on, but ultimately making us more well-rounded in our strength. One of the beauties of our at-home workouts. Coming up on 15 more seconds, then we're going to those sliding lunges. If you don't have a slider, you're gonna do regular lateral lunges. Keep up those jumping jacks. We're moving on in 3, 2, 1. All right, find that lunge. Slide your leg out as far as you can. Bring it together. Now notice I just lean to compensate. You don't want to do that. Keep that chest up high and then sliding in. It is so humid in here, my towel is not sliding. There we go, slide out and slide in. Keep the chest proud, shoulders to the sky, and drag through that leg. Feeling it in your groin, reaching your hips back, dragging it in. Good. Stay focused here. If you're having trouble sliding like me, just focus on that slide coming in. That's the biggest strength builder here. Good. Chest proud, body tight. Bringing those legs together. You should feel that inner thigh working here. Give me one more and then we're going to switch sides. And rotate. Other side. Same thing, right into it. Slide out and then bring those feet together. You should feel this in your groin and your inner thigh. Supporting through that other hip. Chest proud, core strong. Good. Maybe one side feels stronger than the other. Maybe you play around. What if you just put your heel on the towel and your toe up? Does that change how it feels for you? Maybe it's easier, maybe it's harder. Maybe it feels more challenging with that whole foot down. But don't compensate here, so keep that core strong. Don't wiggle through your body. Last 15 seconds. Good, and then we have bear crawl steps. In 7 seconds. Give me one more. 2, 1. Towel can go away. Find your bear crawl plank. If you have space to move, start slowly walking forward, keeping a nice 90 degrees in those knees. And then you can slowly walk backwards. Whoop. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Sometimes that coordination is tough. So hands under the shoulders, little robot steps here. Working that control, and then little robot steps going back. That's only 35 seconds. We've got 25 more. Couple more steps. After this, we have strict press with your backpack or your dumbbell. Here we go. 10 more seconds. Give me a couple more steps. 5 seconds. Presses in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so this is gonna get challenging. Feet underneath the hips. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your butt. Press overhead. As you go overhead, biceps by your ears, just like when we stretched in that warm-up. Keep your neck neutral, looking straight ahead. There we go. Slow and controlled. So strict press is going to fatigue you the quickest. So as you start to get tired, squeeze your butt tight. Squeeze those quad muscles tight. Keep your core tight, just like in all those core exercises we did. Find that belly brace, push out, and then press overhead. Notice how much easier that is. Push out, take that big breath, then push out overhead. So we know that if we're loose like a noodle, like that, it's really hard to press. If we squeeze tight, it's 10 times easier. I dare you to try. We're already over a minute, so you only have 45 seconds left. There we go. Couple more. If you want to go one arm, woo, go for it. Too much for me today, but we have 30 seconds left. So find that belly brace, squeeze your butt, squeeze your quads. There we go, guys. Reset all the way to the shoulders, extend arms fully overhead. That dumbbell should be over the crown of your head, not in front. Make sure you're getting that full range of motion here. We have 10 seconds. Then we're moving into quick feet on our dumbbell or our backpack. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and quick feet. So you're jumping, tapping your feet to the top of that dumbbell for 1 minute. After this, we have lateral step ups. So you're gonna push up onto the side, facing sideways, on your chair, 1 minute on each side. So keep alternating toe taps. Try to move here the whole time. The majority of this workout is more of a strength focus today. So use these cardio pieces to push and really try to go without resting, all right? We're almost there. So in 15 seconds, we're going into lateral step ups. Add a weight if you want to make it a little more challenging. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Facing sideways. Step up, back down. Take that leg off the chair. Step up through that whole leg. So driving through your heel, working that outer hip, keeping your torso steady, extending that leg fully. So you don't want to do that. If you're finding yourself doing that, your step is too high. Or you need to be real with yourself and try a little harder. There we go. Holding that object if you want. We're coming up on 20 seconds left on this leg. And then we're gonna switch 20 seconds on our other leg. There we go. Last 10 seconds. Good, guys. Working through these lateral step ups. One more, and switch sides. 1 minute on this other side. Maybe you'll notice one side feels better than the other. One side is a little stronger. We know that's normal by now. Good. Work on driving through that heel, full extension of the leg. Building strength through that full range of motion. Whoop, core stays tight. Man, my ceilings are low. 30 more seconds. There we go. After these step ups, we're going into quick skaters. So our skaters, we're not gonna bend down and touch the ground. We're gonna move from side to side, as light on our feet as we can, and as quickly as we can without stopping, all right? 5 seconds, give me one more good step up. We've got skaters into 1 and go. So light on your feet, side to side the whole time. Can you get the length of your mat? How wide and far can you get in these skaters? So adding a little bit of that plyometric to the lateral strength we just built, building some more explosive power, able to be lighter on our feet. Maybe that helps us run faster or bicycle easier, or maybe just helps you get through this workout a little better and feel stronger when you're done. Whatever it is, we're going here for 15 more seconds, and then you're picking up that weight and we're doing some deadlifts. In 10 seconds, keep going, side to side, light on your feet. 3, 2, 1, and deadlifts. Grab that weight, feet underneath your hips. Just like our good mornings, hinge back, legs straight, push through your heels, and stand up. If you have the ability to make this heavier, make it heavier. But your focus here is reaching the hips back, chest stays lifted, and then driving through your heels. Not reaching with the dumbbell. There's a huge difference there. So yes and no, all right? We're loading up the backs of our legs, not our spine. So push your heels into the floor. Good. Reach your hips back. Feel those hamstrings working. And now, we don't normally do deadlifts for 2 straight minutes, but we're gonna try to. We're gonna try to move here the whole time, keeping our shoulder blades locked down and back into place, pushing our heels into the ground to feel those hamstrings working. After our deadlifts are done, which is in 45 seconds, We're gonna finish this off with 1 minute of sprawls. 40 more seconds. Good. So maybe you feel good here. You can go a little faster. You feel those hamstrings working. You feel your glutes working. You know that your back is nice and flat. Your shoulder blades are locked in place. They're not moving at all. Awesome. Stay with me for the last 10 seconds before we finish off with 1 minute all-out sprawls. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Down to plank and up. How quick can you be here? Jumping down to that plank and jumping back up. It's only 60 seconds and then the workout's over. So give it to me now. Good. As you jump back, abs tight, butt tight. You know the drill by now, guys. We've got 30 more seconds. So channel that.